Hi, it's Ryota Yamada. This video is details of Yukon River Kayak 2700 km Part 1 from Whitehorse to Bennett. This video is complement for my YouTube video Yukon River 2700 km solo kayak adventure from the Source Lake. In that video there are many movies, photos and maps, but a little information about the Yukon, about my kayak trip explained myself. So I'm making this video for somebody who want to follow my kayak trace, or somebody who want to just know about my Yukon River. So it's not aiming to make you fun, it's aiming to inform. So therefore, sorry about my English, it should be too hard to hear my pronunciation because I'm not a native speaker. I'm not living in the country using the English. Sorry. It's a source lake of Yukon River. There are so many lakes, each are so huge and be connected each other by narrow channels. Lakes are surrounded by the snow mountain glacier. Here is a Ryota glacier. The Yukon River is believed to originate from the Ryota glacier near Atrin Lake. And here, Bennett. I choose Bennett Lake to start because history, its gold rush history and accessibility from sea by walking. It's a map of Alaska and Canada. Here is now called Dawson City, and there was Klondike Gold Rush from 1896 to 1899. Gold mine was discovered along the Klondike River, and that news propagated to the United States. 100,000 prospectors migrated to there. There is a 3 route to migrate, and major one is a route at the center. In this route, Skagway Diner route, prospectors first used ships from Seattle via west coast of Canada and then reached to the Skagway here, and then climb up the mountain by them foot through the Chilkoot Pass and reach to the Bennett Lake, and then make a small boat and then down the Yukon River to the Dawson City. It's an old picture that age. A lot of prospectors climbed up Chilkoot from the Skagway to the Bennett Lake. They have to carry up a tons of foods and equipment by themselves for a purpose to down the Yukon River to minefield. Now, although I decided to start my kayak trip from Bennett. How can I reach there? Bennett was an old abandoned town, just existed to the Klondike gold rush, and then now there is no road to connect that place, so I cannot use the car. The answer is this Whitehorse and Yukon route. It's a railway. It's a narrow gauge railroad and now working for only tourism. It was built between Skagway and Whitehorse for a Klondike gold rush in 1898 to 1900. It has a station at Bennett. I can use this train. But between Whitehorse and Bennett, the railway is closed. So I have to go to the car cross. So first I use the canoe people, outfitter in Whitehorse, to drive from Whitehorse to Carcross with my equipments, kayaks and gears and foods. In Carcross, there are visitor information center where I got nice advices from local persons, and Carcross campground where I stayed. Upper left picture is a station of Carcross. Upper right picture is a campground, and down right picture is a information center. This is a railway, Whitehorse and Yukon route. It's a narrow gauge train, and in that picture, this is my bags. So you can carry, they can carry your kayak and bags by a freight car, connecting with passenger cars. And one case I know a guy carried the rigid kayak. It couldn't carry with this freight car with the roof, so this company brought another freight car which doesn't have a roof, which has just a flat board, which can carry even the rigid sea kayak on that. So in that case, they could carry that one to the Bennett. Maybe still now you can do, maybe ask to them. And under the picture, under right picture, it's a Bennett Lake. This train ran along the coastline of Bennett Lake. So during the trip, you can see the nice scenery of Bennett Lake, and also you can observe and check on the condition of lake. Here is Bennett. Bennett is an abandoned village. There is nothing now except a small station and a small museum inside the station. And usually tourists down the train to hike from here to the Skagway or to the station, some station between here and Skagway. As you can see in this picture, in the Klondike Gold Rush age, prospectors made a village here. It was Bennett. I started my kayak trip from here, Bennett, but because of the reason I will explain the next video, I never recommend kayaking this section from Bennett to Whitehorse so far, even if you are a good sea kayaker. So see the next video. Bye.